Yeah. Hi, baby. Oh. Thanks for coming with me to the OB. Mom. To do an afternoon of family skiing. We brought the boys for our first ski trip ever last week and it went really well. So, but also update, we are in the Tesla. If you watched my December vlog, that was kind of like the cliffhanger. What are we gonna do about a car? And I think in two or three of my vlogs this summer, it was like the van broke down, we're test driving cars here, we're test driving cars there, what are we gonna do? Well, we made a decision and we got a Tesla, and we love it. I love having an EV. It's amazing to not go to the gas station. We pay more for our electric bill, but it's nothing compared to how much we were paying in gas. So that's nice. This is our first time taking the Tesla on like a longer trip. So this was about like an hour and a half drive to the mountain. We will be harnessed up with the boys, so I don't know how much footage I'm gonna get, but I hope to get a little bit because I want these memories. That's why I love these vlogs, because I have all these memories to keep with the boys.
To be happy, even when the world is out of magic. I just want you to be happy. Show your teeth like it's your only language. Smile all night about it. Cast away the demons lurking underneath the surface. Life can be unfair. Laundry list of grudges, flawless. Keep them in your pocket, somewhere in the moment. Only if you want it, you'll remember something. I just want you to be happy. Even when the world is out of magic, I just want you to be happy. Show your teeth like it's your only language. Smile all night about it. I just want you to be happy. I just want you to be happy.
hardest part of skiing with kids is getting on and off the lift, man. Whew. Got my skis. Cheese. Cheese. To try out on the ski. Yeah. Whoa, dude.
I'm funny like you.
You are funny like me.
Yeah.
I'm being silly.
Yeah. And I'm being silly.
Welcome to the closet. We are back from skiing and the boys are in bed. I took a really hot shower felt so good. Nothing is better than heating up like that after a day outside. And it was like cold outside, but I was living my best life. Like, I am a northern girl at heart. I love the cold, and it was so fun. It was just amazing to make those memories with the boys. Sorry that I'm talking quiet. One is sleeping on the other side of the wall, but I just wanted to catch up with you guys because it's been a minute. Last time I saw you in this capacity, I was filming my Vlogmas, which I never do a Christmas vlog, but it was such a crazy time in my life because I did the fall vlog, we had Halloween, we got pneumonia for a month, we had Thanksgiving, I did the Christmas vlog, then I had Christmas mom duties, then Troy's birthday the day after Christmas, we hosted a party for New Year's, and then we had the boys' double birthday party, and then Bodhi's birthday, and then we did a family ski trip. So this is my first chance I've gotten to like step out of my real life and back into YouTube. You guys know, like, my balance as a YouTuber is like, I do it as long as it doesn't conflict with family life, because I'm on here like talking about being a stay-at-home mom and a homemaker, and I feel like it'd be super weird and hypocritical if I didn't like live out what I talk about, right? And also I love doing it, so I take a lot of time off, and as always, whenever I come back, I'm always like, thank you for sticking with me. But that's what I've been up to. We are obviously recovered from pneumonia, we're recovered from the holidays, and it's February now, and February is kind of like a weird month. I feel like it always goes by really, really fast. So I'm kind of excited to just plug in. I want to make some sit-down videos this month, and obviously this February vlog. But yeah, skiing was super good. We've been hitting the ground running with the kids. It started with this like impromptu ski trip that we planned. We took them for 3 days. As you know, we harnessed them up. We joined a ski lease program, so we didn't buy them skis this year. We're leasing them year by year because kids grow so fast and you don't want to like buy new skis every single year. But we're a big ski family. My husband was like a state champion ski racer growing up and would literally ski every single day of his life. He coached ski, he goes out west. Like, if you see people doing like crazy backcountry stuff, he wants to do hella skiing someday, like helicopter skiing, not hella skiing. That was kind of weird. But he can do backcountry, he can do jumps, he can do anything. So when I married him, I was like, okay, I'm marrying a skier. And thankfully I had a lot of experience, but it was more skiing out east, which if you're American, you know skiing out west is really different from skiing out east. Skiing out east, you're basically skiing ice. But I did some ski mountains in like Quebec, Vermont, but never anything out west until I married my husband. So he took me to Utah, Colorado. We're going to Idaho this year. He's been to Montana also this year for a trip. That was another thing. My husband went away on a ski trip, so I haven't had time for YouTube. But anyways, he's a big skier. He got me really into skiing. I've actually gotten like pretty good. So it was kind of sad, like having winter babies and pregnancies and postpartum in the winter, because I wasn't able to ski for like a couple years. But now I'm back in it. I skied last year, I think the year before, I can't remember. And I just love it so much, and we're really excited to share this part of our family culture with our kids. And that's like it's such a privilege to be able to ski when you're really little, because you probably saw on some of the footage, the kids just like bomb down the hill and they just like absorb the shocks and learn what it feels like to have the skis like catch a drift of snow, and they learn kind of how to balance. That's really like a lot easier to do when you're little than when you're a lot older. Anyone can tell you learning to ski at like 22 is so much harder than learning how to ski at 2. In a lot of ways, especially like if you have parents teaching you. So we're essentially just being ski instructors for them right now, and just like slowly, gently teaching them how to right now they're just learning how to stand up on skis. Then we're gonna start teaching them how to turn, and then after that, we'll harness off. So the harnesses are kind of like to help them where to go. We're not really keeping them standing up. They're standing up on their own, but the harnesses just make sure they don't go too fast and they don't go like off the ledge or into the forest. Like, we don't want that. So anyways, it was super fun. Like, this is, I think that it was the 5th day skiing we've done this year as a family. And it feels like really exciting to be in this stage. I've been feeling kind of emotional about leaving the baby stage behind, but then you have days like this where you're just like, wow, this is awesome. Like, we're like sharing life with our kids, and they're getting older. Like, they're not really, like, Bodhi's especially is not so much a toddler anymore, which is hard to say and realize. Like, he turned 4. But it's also really special. It's special to like see a kid like go from a baby to a child, and like how, you know, they pick up all these skills and how you can teach them. And I don't know if you guys remember, but in my pre-baby vlog, I was talking about how nervous I was to be a mom because I wasn't so sure about like the baby side of things, like the breastfeeding and all of that. But I was excited for the fact that when you're a mom, you get to like share life with your kids, like you get to show them. And I remember saying to you guys, I was so excited to like teach them things and teach them new experiences. And it's like in that stage of life now, like I'm teaching my kids things. It's so cool. So I don't know, it's just really special. And it's really hard to vlog and ski, plus like vlog, ski, and train a child and take care of a child. So sorry if the footage wasn't that great, but I do want those memories because I think they're really cool. But on the way back, we charged the car at a charger, and while it was doing that, I went shopping at the store, and I wanted to show you guys. I got 4 frames for the upstairs hallway. Because we got professional photos in Hawaii. But I also ordered wallpaper for my bathroom. I was taking a bath and I was just like looking at my bathroom, and my bathroom is the one room in the house we have not touched at all. And I was like, I want to wallpaper this. And then I was thinking, what wallpaper would what do I want to do for the wallpaper? And no one goes in there except me. And so I was like looking at it and I was like, I want pink and orange abstract print. Like, I know that's so crazy, but then I looked on Wayfair and Home Depot, and I just went page after page after page, filtered through with my price range and like the pattern and the colors I want, and I found, I think on page 16, the perfect wallpaper, and I ordered it and it came a couple days ago. So I wanted to show you guys how to hang wallpaper. Like, don't use this as like the tutorial, but use it as like inspo. If you want to know like, oh, can I do wallpaper alone, or can I do wallpaper? It seems so intimidating. Should I hire somebody? I hope it will be inspirational. And if I fail and it's really embarrassing and bad, it'll be amusement and entertainment for you guys in this vlog. So I think we're gonna do that tomorrow. We'll see. But I also wanted to share with you guys all my nails, like my press-on nails, came off in my gloves today, one after the other, because they were a week old. And I thought I would show you guys kind of how I do my press-on nails. I go between either getting acrylics done or I do press-ons, which is not good for your nails, guys. Like, don't fall into the routine I've done. But if you're interested in press-on nails, I'll show you how I do it. I got a comment on my recent video where it was like, share your you need to share your nail routine because they look different. And I was like, well, I have shared a bunch of times and linked the press-on nails, especially on my Instagram, but I've never like shown you how I do it. So you're getting that in this vlog. So anyways, thanks for the chats. You guys know I love like after the kids go to bed, chat.
I was laughing at your tight jeans. I thought that I could trust you, but I was so wrong. You said you'd do better, but you never change. You lied in my face and makes me go insane. I'm screaming at you. I was such a fool to believe you, like I didn't know better. Stab me in the back.
below. So Troy is down for a nap, Bodhi's down for quiet time, and I'm about to do some, ooh, the lighting is crazy. I'm about to do some wallpaper. I'm gonna be listening to some podcasts and just like getting in the flow, but I kind of wanted to like show you guys the wallpaper and kind of like explain what I'm gonna be doing. So it's gonna be in my bathroom. It didn't start out as my bathroom, but my husband basically only uses the bathroom in the basement. So anyways, this is the wallpaper I found. It's like kind of deserty. I think it's gonna like look really nice. Like when I'm standing here, I'm looking into the bathroom, and I think it'll just be like a really nice glow. You can see these are the curtains, so like everything kind of goes together. I've done wallpaper. I did the wallpaper in the dining room. I've done it in the downstairs bathroom, the upstairs bathroom, and I'm gonna do it in this bathroom. I think wallpaper in bathrooms is like really great because they're usually pretty low square footage, and wallpaper is kind of expensive per square foot. So it's like a nice way to get high impact with not a huge price tag. So basically I'm going to prep the room by removing the shelves in there and just taking down some stuff. Ignore the shower curtain. I inherited that from the previous owners. We're going to do a whole like bathroom reset. Like I'm going to get a different shower curtain too, but we're gonna start with the wallpaper. I have like my painting clothes on because even though you're not getting paint, you still can get glue on your clothes. So prep the room, and then my goal is just to hang like a couple sheets of it. You'll see it's a lot of work with the knife. You'll understand once we're going, and I'll try to film. It's a really small space, so I don't know what kind of angles we're gonna get here. But yeah, you're kind of supposed to sand and do other stuff, which I was super faithful with the first time I did wallpaper. But now, like, I'm a little bit lazier. I'm just like, well, it works. So I'm just gonna probably just put it on the bare wall, like with the glue. So let's do this. I'm excited. It's totally gonna transform my bathroom. Oh, also, I'll show you what the bathroom currently looks like, which is this. It is gray, drab gray. Like the whole house before we moved in was this drab kind of blue gray greenish color. This is like a different color than this. This is probably the saddest room in the house. These are my shelves that usually has skincare, but I'm gonna take them out. Here's the crazy shower curtain, and there's a hole in the ceiling, so we're just gonna ignore that and act like that doesn't exist. But then this is my artwork. I'm gonna have to take this down. It's not really gonna go with the room, but yeah, pretty view, not gonna lie though. So I take baths all the time, and so I look up at this gray and I feel depressed. So we've got the old vanity from the previous owners, so it's all like dented, and there's like a mystery crack in here that this vanity, I saw like a mascara tube from the girl who used to live here. It's like down the crack there, so I don't know, that's not my problem. That's for like renovation. So yeah, it's gonna be so cute. Like I said, I take baths all the time, so I want something pretty to look at, and anything's gonna be improvement from what it currently is.
I don't need a coffee, baby, I'm not tired. We don't have to do things that we don't desire. In this house, all we got is here and now. but I know how you save me. Hands up in my hair and you tell me you've been dreaming about me. The beauty and reciprocity. I said it before and I'll say it again. The world is ending outside. There's no use in pretending it's not. The temperature's hot. If you wanna dance in my room, don't be shy, let go. If it's all over and done with, why be alone? There's a fire at home.
Just want to show you, and you can see how happy I am. Like, I love doing this. Like, I love home decor projects, and I love turning the ugly. Into the beautiful. Like, oh, wallpaper is just art. I hope I inspire you guys to do wallpaper in your homes. Yeah. Hi, baby. Oh. I just showed the boys the wallpaper. They said it was very pretty. But then they said, Mama, keep working. Keep going on it. And we saw the pictures. It's a good day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we have done, I have my little helper here, but we've done this wall. Corey's brought his tools in, but yeah, I think it's It's looking really good, and I have a lot left over. You can see I trimmed this too short, so I'm gonna have to redo this panel. But it's not a big deal because we have a whole roll still. I always like overbuy when I'm doing okay? Careful. I always over purchase like when I'm doing wallpaper, so you have a lot of error. Like you can kind of have accidents and stuff. I realized that I kind of forgot to mention the whole like lining it up. And that's like a huge thing. So the deal is that okay, you just crawl over. He's like so the deal is that you have to like line up the pattern when you're having this kind of wallpaper. Like it's not stripes, so you're gonna have some waste. So for example, the top like lines up with this. Yeah. So the top lines up with this pattern right here. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Ooh, crazy. Yeah, that's fine. So this lines up like right here. So we're gonna have waste from here over, and like the same thing can kind of happen because I'm only You okay? I'm only wallpapering. Okay, I'm only wallpapering to like this tile. So whatever like it ends pattern here, if that pattern doesn't come directly off the roll for the ceiling, like we're gonna have some waste. So I hope that makes sense. But it's not. Okay, I'll help you in a second. It's not a big deal to have like a floor covered in excess like that is basically what I'm trying to say. But you can see I got my hands full, so I'm gonna focus on my little helper and the project now. Just gonna have a video going so we can remember this, huh? Yep. Okay. Yeah, so I cut the other one too soon. And I cut it shorter than the tile, so we would have had a whole gap, and that would have been really awful. Yeah, that's fine. I also think I want to do a new shower curtain, because this shower curtain is one of those curved ones. And this, oh, careful. This bathroom isn't huge, and so I think I want like a shower curtain that doesn't stick out so far. And this one's rusty, so maybe that's what I'll order tonight. Okay.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. There we go. That's good. You help it. Oh, thank you. Here, put that back there.
Oh, that's you cut it.
Cut it, yeah. Good job, buddy. Yeah, you are doing good. Okay, Troy and Mama working on a project.
I got one paint.
Yeah.
Mama, you found it.
Yeah?
Why you building this on a shower?
Yeah. It has to curl around. Yeah. Are you gonna take a bath today?
One bathroom.
Okay.
To nap time.
Yeah.
When you take a shower, when you take a bath, to nap time.
Yeah, I like to do that sometimes.
When you take a nap on the stars.
Yeah.
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 And when you sweep me and my dad and Booty and Mama Troy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're a family.
Yeah. And we sleep tonight.
Yeah, we're all gonna go to sleep.
Yep. we wallpaper a lot.
Yeah. So this wallpaper is a lot easier than what I did for the powder room because the powder room was thin wallpaper.
Yeah.
And this is thick wallpaper.
Yeah.
So it's easier to put on.
Yeah. And there was a water tank.
Yeah, behind the sink. And so when we do Troy's room, we'll want to buy a thick wallpaper.
Yeah, for my room.
Yeah. Oh, and the reason we don't do peel and stick wallpaper is because nope, we do glue on the wall and then the wallpaper. Yeah.
I have my glue.
Yeah, and we do that because there's more movability, so once you put it on, you can kind of like scooch it around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah! What's that low noise? It's trains.
Yeah.
Mom, your wallpaper's from that man.
The mailman?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mailman brought this.
Yeah. Now we can paint it. Yeah.
That's okay, we don't need that, baby.
We don't need all of this.
No, we don't.
Yeah, so I'm Joy.
Yeah, you are Troy. Yeah, let's go show Daddy. Yeah, I'm coming down. Okay. What does he think of the pink?
Wow. Troy, did you know that this is Mom's room and this is Mom's bathroom? You see how everything's pink? Yeah, she took it over.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah. It looks really good though, other than the giant hole in our wall.
Yeah.
Look at that water tank.
Yeah.
You didn't want this bathroom.
You know, wallpaper my bathroom.
Mom,
Really?
we can paint our bathroom.
Oh, that's nice.
Looks good, huh?
Good. I finished, but at what cost? It is so messy. But it looks really. That hole's still so funny. It looks so good.
Come on.
I will. 1 second. So obviously gonna get rid of this because it doesn't go. Yeah. Gonna get rid of this because it doesn't go, but I am really happy with this. Maybe someday I'll get a new light fixture too, but whatever, we'll just deal with this one for now. So, yay. This purple robe since before I gave birth to my oldest son. So 4 years. It was like an Amazon purchase and it is still my favorite thing ever. Like even when I'm just cold in bed, sometimes I will put the robe over the quilt just for like an extra layer of insulation. I'm gonna see if I can link it. I don't know if I've ever linked this robe. I'm done the wallpaper. It's sunny outside, so I'm gonna try to find a patch of sun just to get some vitamin D because like for real, that is so hard to do in the winter and I feel like I'm lacking vitamin D. Like I feel like my hair is getting dark. Winter, man. Like I love it. I love the skiing. I love cross-country skiing. I love Christmas. But I do have a hard time when it's like overcast, 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 overcast. And where I live, it's like overcast a lot. So when we finally get the blue skies, I'm like, oh, this is so good. But anyways, I'm gonna change the sheets because it's the simple, small joys in life that give you a lot of happiness, especially in winter. So yeah, also we had a windstorm a couple days ago. So our backyard is covered in branches and it's like, it's not very pretty. Like, I'll show you. Look at that. It's from, we have these like poplar willow trees, like these ones. They all dropped all these branches, so we have to clean that up. But Oh, I can see the sun. I can feel it on my face. Drop a comment below for your best winter tips. I think we're all looking for them. A lot of us live in like a seasonal climate, and we need those tips. I feel like my tips are, I like playing cozy computer games. So like Nancy Drew, I have a PC computer just for that purpose. You guys know I like to do that. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Walks, even when it's overcast, with your dog. So a pet, also, I feel like pets are such an underrated, under-discussed, like, blessing. So a pet, spending time with other people, which can be hard during cold and flu season, but libraries, museums, the problem is too, it's like I've been kind of avoiding the library and the children's museum and all of that since we got pneumonia, because I just didn't want to get sick again. But I'm also kind of like, okay, you have to like balance the risk of getting sick from the public with also the risk of feeling just mentally low with staying at home too much. So I try to make home as amazing as possible, and then also sometimes it's like worth a risk for getting sick. But we do go to church every Sunday, and I feel like that just exposes you to getting sick too. So reading books, movies. I try to like save watching TV shows and movies for the colder months because yeah, it gets like dark kind of early and there's all that. But I will say February is not as depressing as December sometimes, or January can be, because it's not as dark as early in the day. So yeah, and then tea. I love to make tea, sewing, like those kind of indoor hobbies. At home workouts. I have been running on the treadmill still. I don't show you guys always in the vlog, like it's not that interesting. I get on the treadmill and I run for 2 miles. Like that's still my routine. But yeah, running, getting outside when you can, sitting in front of the window when you can and there's some sun. But I also know, like, especially if you're a homemaker or stay-at-home mom, you can get kind of lonely and isolated in these dark, long months. So even just, I find, this is kind of maybe a random tip, but infusing more comedy into your life, like lighthearted, funny TV shows, stand-up specials, funny podcasts, funny like silly videos online, funny YouTubers, like that type of stuff. I try to infuse more humor and comedy into the winter months where I'm more at risk of feeling like mentally low. And just like, yeah. Also like home projects and things that bring you joy, like the wallpaper, makes me feel super productive. And so I didn't do like almost any home projects all summer. And in most of the fall, because the fall is temperate, I can be outside. I save those home projects for these kind of months. And I think like thinking of your year strategically and trying to be intentional with your, understanding of your capabilities and your interests and how that relates to the seasons can be such like that's such a key component in living in a seasonal climate. Learning for yourself what you need to get through those seasons. Like some people just adore winter and feel cozy inside. Others of us who love to be outside, like it's a bit of a struggle. And so just know like it's super normal. Me and my girlfriends talk all winter like, oh, it's like I'm having a hard week or I'm having a good week, and we like swap like advice, and we try to get together and have community and be there for each other over text and stuff. So, and we've all lived here like our whole lives. Like we've all lived in the north, and it is even hard for people like us. So just know it's not crazy. It's super normal to feel weird in the seasonal time. But I thought I would change the sheets to just get some fresh, nice, cozy sheets for tonight, because I think that will be, yeah, just another little perk for my day. I got 2 sets of sheets recently because our other sheets that are, I think were like Martha Stewart or Laura Ashley, actually ended up getting a rip in them. And I'm a bit of a sheet snob. So we got one at a lower thread count and one at a higher thread count. And this is the higher thread count one. It's like a pink stripy one. I got Macy's, I think. I don't know. I'll try to link it. And then I got another sheet set from Amazon that I also really like. So just further adding to the pink, like it's inevitable at this point. I think my husband has just accepted the pink.
Tears on my notebook, writing this song while I think about you. About you. I still think about you. Tired of telling myself I'm not in love with you. And I still can't find the answers. Why can't I get over you? And I think I've had too much to drink, so I'll just
I can't even. Ugh. I'm gonna be here for the rest of the night. This is so.
I've been fine.
Morning. I am ready for the day.
Mama, look at, Mom, what's this?
Ooh!
Yeah.
It's like a real tool you got.
It's a drill.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so happy.
Spell it.
Oh, you should. I'm ready for the day. I wanted to show you the outfit. What better place than in the new bathroom? Like, what? I can't believe it, but what's crazy is this room actually feels warmer now that there's wallpaper. It's like it insulated from the outside winter cold. So, this is the outfit. Oh my goodness, I can't get over it. Like, it's so pretty in here. What's crazy is that the room actually feels bigger, which sometimes I think when you do a busy wallpaper, people would just assume it's gonna feel like it's closing in on you, but it feels bigger. Anyways, I wanted to show you the outfit. So sweatpants, light fluttery long sleeve, and then like a pink short sweatshirt. Feeling very Valentine's February coded. And I trimmed the bottom of my hair this morning because it was just like looking so scraggly. It was just looking so scraggly, so I brought it all forward and I trimmed the bottom. I haven't done that in years, but I have a tutorial on that in my anniversary vlog when I was pregnant with Troy in the summer a few years ago. So this morning we're going to the doctor. We're going to the OBGYN. So I wanted to be comfy. I wanted to be like cozy. And so yes, I am going out in public in sweatpants. It's kind of like an athleisure, modern kind of style that I do like now that I'm a mom. I used to wear a lot of vintage clothes and kind of lean into that like traditionally feminine, vintagey kind of look. But since having kids, I just really liking girly athleisure. And I also think it's just trends change and stuff. But I think like this color is pretty flattering. It's light, it's like ice princessy. But super casual for errands and the doctor. And then yeah, the straightened hair, trimmed at the bottom. But yeah, I can't get over this bathroom. Like, oh, it just looks so pretty. I'm also proud of myself. I put all of these on. I put all of these back on like by myself. So pretty. And then yeah, I think like I'm gonna get rid of this, but I am gonna do probably like a blue and green or teal shower curtain because I like the contrast, but I just don't like how the busy patterns conflict. If you follow my Pinterest, I have a Pinterest board called Houses to Make Home, and then there's one called Furniture to Find, and those boards kind of have all the house inspo that I've used for this house. A lot of color, a lot of like kitschy, traditional kind of southern prep style. So that's kind of where I got this idea, was like just looking at, I think Pinterest can be really great. Like there's a lot of AI slop on there, but Pinterest can be really fabulous for kind of honing in on what you like And I think the more time you spend looking at visuals, you can train your mind like how to design. So anyways, so pretty. It's just, oh, I'm so happy. But anyways, going to the OBGYN. I'll fill you in on that after, but I think this is such a cute, perfect outfit for that. And I wore it last time I went to the OBGYN, so they're gonna be like, this girl has one outfit. And I'll be like, yes, isn't it so cute?
I'm outside looking in. The looks are all different. It happened on a whim. And now I'm wondering if I can now begin.
Are here. I thought I would kind of like fill you guys in a bit on what's going on, because it's like, OBGYN, is she pregnant? And no, I'm not pregnant. I've actually like not had followers or subscribers or anybody really like harass me about that, which I think is so respectful and indicative of the community we've built here on YouTube. Like, you guys have just been so lovely to me, especially because you know my last pregnancy and like the timing, like unexpected pregnancy, the high risk of it all, like my first birth being traumatizing. Like, you guys have just been so nice, like not harassing me about like, when's the next baby coming or whatever. And then in my Q&A a year ago, I was like, I don't know, like we're really happy with just the 2 kids right now. Like, we'll see. We'll see how we feel in the future if we change our mind. And we haven't changed our minds. Like, I'm happy with just the 2 boys right now. So no, I'm not pregnant. We're not trying. I did have some, like, I've been noticing on Instagram, I've gotten a couple of comments from people like, are you having more kids? When are you having your next kid? And it's like, I find that so invasive and weird, but I also like kind of find it as a compliment. Like, the fact that people would want us to have more kids, I think is like kind of sweet. Like, they must think the kids we already have, they must think like the kids we already have are really cute and that I'm a good mom, because like, why else would you want me to have more kids? I don't know, it doesn't really bother me, but I do think like you guys are just so classy for not asking me that. The only time I have been asked like, oh, are you pregnant with baby number 3? It was crazy. It was like right after I had Troy. I still had like a super loose diastasis recti belly situation. So yeah, I kind of looked a bit swollen and pregnant, and someone on my Instagram was like, oh, baby number 3 on the way? And I'm like, no. And I said on Instagram at that time, this was 2 years ago, I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. Actually, my goal right now is to just get into the best shape of my life, get my energy back, get rid of my lower back pain. And like, I've done all of those things. Like, I did pelvic floor therapy. I've talked about that a lot. But I've also been working out, lifting weights, running, sleeping well, and I have like so much energy, and I really do feel recovered from those pregnancies. And I just like, I've said this a lot like on my platform, but if you are a woman who is dealing with an unexpected close pregnancy, like age gap, there's so much fear mongering, there's so much like, oh, like that's so bad for her, like the woman's body. And I think people often use it as like even like a pro-choice argument for people in my situation. When I had like Troy and things weren't looking good and I was like dealing with bleeding and hematoma, I had an OBGYN that was kind of like, well, it's not an ideally gapped, it's not an ideally spaced pregnancy anyways, so it's kind of like, what's the big deal if you lose it? Like, it was seriously like that. And it just made me so mad for people in that position where this child was unexpected, but it's very much wanted. And even though it'll be hard on my body, like, I'm in this situation anyways, just like help me through it. And so yeah, if you're in that situation where you have a closely spaced pregnancy, I just want to give you encouragement. Like, you'll be okay. I'm 3 years out now. I feel really strong. But the reason I'm at the OB, I'm kind of nervous. And so I'm here because I did tear with Bodhi. So, and I still have complications from that a bit. I get keloid scarring. So my C-section scars like, it's called overhealing. It's like where your skin like just keeps healing and healing and healing, so it just creates more and more tissue, and so it's like you have tissue that just keeps building and building and building above the scar. So that's why some people have like raised scars. So my C-section scar isn't flat and white, like, you know how some people have like a scar in their face and it's flat and white. I don't scar like that. I scar where it's like a pink and it's like lumpy a bit. It's like a raised scar. I've known that my whole life. I had 2 hernia surgeries when I was a child, and I had a raised scar, and it still kind of bothers me. I've had like a surgery to my leg, and I have a raised scar there. And my C-section scar is raised, and then I guess where they had stitched me up from my tear, not the episiotomy, but my tear with Bodhi, the tissue overhealed. So the scar isn't flat, it just like kept growing, and now I have like this like irritable like tissue where I tore. And I did get it at my 6-week OB appointment after Bodhi. They like did silver nitrate to it, or like colloidal silver, I forget what. They did a silver treatment to it, and it burned and was so painful. And I'm kind of scared right now that that's what I'm walking into. Like, I'm walking into the hospital, my OB is like attached to the hospital. I'm real nervous, guys, right now that I'm gonna have that silver treatment. So yeah, I just wanted to like say to like people, I feel like don't talk enough about complications after vaginal birth. Like, everyone talks about complications after C-section, like, and just the difficulty of healing from C-section. What's so crazy is I'm more healed from my C-section, my abs, my scar, everything, than I am like healed from my birth with Bodhi. Like the vaginal birth, I'm still dealing with a bit of complications from that. And that can happen. And I don't want to scare people if like you haven't had a kid yet, but I do want to like shed light on the fact that people like go through stuff with their healing, and it can take years. Bodhi is 4 years old, and that scar is 4 years old, and I'm still like dealing with stuff from it. So if you have weird like healing stuff after birth, just know you're not alone. I do too. And just because you birth vaginally doesn't mean it's like this amazing walk in the park, like you birthed as Mother Nature and God intended, so you're like marked safe from complications. Like, I think that's also a myth. Like, you can have complications even if you birth how people say is the correct way. So anyways, so yeah, I don't know what the point of my little speech is, other than to say, you never know what other moms are going through. Like, some people are like, wow, how'd you get back in shape? How'd you do this? How'd you do that? Like, you just look like you're thriving with kids. And like, yeah, but I still have stuff that I'm dealing with even medically from my births. Like, birth is a huge, like, impact, like physically impacting like thing. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to like share that. I don't know if you've had complications after your birth, just know you're not alone. You and me, we're soul sisters with that. So anyways, I'm gonna head in, and fear not, I'm not gonna be. And yeah, I'll update you if I end up getting the silver treatment. It's also crazy because I used to kind of feel like traumatized coming back here, like the first 6 months after Bodhi's birth, but now I just feel nothing. Okay, so it was a good appointment. Wow, I'm really happy. So basically, all is good. I was kind of worried for nothing. She said everything looks great. There is a little bit of like irregular scarring, but it's nothing that we need to worry about unless it's causing me like severe pain, and it's not. So yeah, it was a good appointment. And that was the doctor that she did the emergency situation with Bodhi. If you haven't seen my birth story, highly recommend for a story time. She is the one who like ended up like vacuuming him out, doing the emergency stuff, and who helped me when I was like really emotional about it all. And she also was on call when I went into labor for Troy, and she did his C-section. And I think she said it's just been like so nice for her to see like the boys grow and how happy I am and how much I'm like thriving and healing despite everything that happened. So we were just like, we got through like the consultation and the appointment, but then we were just talking about life and having a catch up. We were talking about skiing, and she has a few boys of her own, and they're teenagers now and they ski, and it was just cool. We've always had a lot in common, and it was just a really nice appointment. Just nice to see my doctor. Like, you know, when you go through those incredible medical events, it's really cool to like see those people again, you know, the people who helped you when you were like on death's door. So anyways, I'm done that appointment. I'm gonna stop and give myself a little treat, like a latte or something. And then also the thrift store in this town is like excellent for, usually, we'll see if it's excellent, but usually I can find some good stuff there, and I never come out this way other than for OB appointments. So we're gonna stop there too. But you don't understand how happy I am that I did not have to have that silver treatment again. Like she said, like we could, it is overhealed, but then it'll probably just like overheal again. So she said like basically when they did the silver last time, it was just after birth. I was swollen, like in pain still, so it wasn't probably like the best procedure because my tissue was still like really irritated. So we could do it now, like now that it's been 4 years that I'm all healed, but we could also like wait and see, and just maybe when I'm older, like I'll want to do something like as my hormones change and stuff. But either way, she was super helpful, just amazing experience. Just really good. So anyways, thanks for coming with me to the OB. Like I think one of the only vlogs I ever went to the OB with you guys, it was my vlog titled I'm So Happy, and I think in the thumbnail I'm holding a chicken, and we went to the OB for Bodhi's pregnancy. So it's crazy, it's just so crazy. Anyways, treat time.
But now I know It's a matter of time before I lose control and we cross the line. It's a matter of time before I show my heart and you find out why. It's a matter of time before I lose control and we cross the line. It's a matter of time before I show my heart and you find out why. Jimmy loves to pet his dog, and he loves to hug his mom. Hug his mom. Jimmy loves to walk his dog. Jimmy loves his big black dog. His big black dog. But he's drinking out the bottle when I see him at night. Every time I see him, it just doesn't feel right. How are you? Broken into clear water flowing by the waterfall, way back on the other side of school in the fall. And I knew something was with you, my friend.
All right, good morning. So I just did my hair and makeup. I'm headed to my cousin's baby shower. She's up visiting. She's the one I went to Charleston with. She is the one who we stood in each other's weddings as maid of honors. She is pregnant with her first child, also a boy. So I'm very excited. My husband was supposed to watch the boys while I went to the baby shower, but he got off work like 4 hours late. So he won't be able to go into work tonight on like 3 hours of sleep after like watching the kids. So I'm just gonna bring them. That's just kind of like night shift is great because like you could see we went skiing in the middle of the week because he had a day off. When you work weekends, sometimes this can happen. It's just like part of life. It's not a big deal. Because if there's one kind of party for adults that you can bring a child to, it's a baby shower. Like we're here celebrating babies. So whatever. And she hasn't seen like the boys in a while, so I think it'll be good. But they're all dressed. They look super cute. I'm gonna put my outfit on. Last night I tried on so many clothes. So I ran after putting the kids down. I took my bath. But I'm also just like so luteal right now. Any other cycle trackers out there know like how it feels to be luteal. I feel like I'm always kind of vlogging when that happens. So I didn't get good sleep. I tried on so many outfits last night, just feeling like, ugh, just gross. So I'm trying to pull it together with the hair and the makeup to look glam, nails. It is what it is. Sometimes you just like don't feel your best, depending on where you are in your cycle. So anyways, they're excited. So I'm gonna get dressed and we're gonna head there, and then I'm pretty much gonna close out the vlog from there. So it's been kind of a weird vlog. But I feel like they're all different. They're all weird. They're all, you know, this one was a lot more like not so fun. Like Wallpaper, the OB. That's like not every day is a party, you know?
What is
But there is murky water flowing by the waterfall. Saw it in his eyes as he stood in shock and oh too. Something was with you. He was always having trouble falling in love. Couldn't really nail it, always kinda rolled along, it's true.
We made it out of the house. Yeah.
love in the Middle Ages. I chase love across the oceans, but I never knew what it was like to stay. What it took to really listen, how to compromise and how to sing the same way. And now I'm old enough to say I found love in the Middle Ages. It ain't always fireworks, and it comes in stages. It takes courage and trust in each other. I know I found it, what true love is. It's love in the Middle Ages. Love in the Middle Ages. And it's a trip to Dunkin' in the morning. It's knowing exactly what she's gonna say. It's getting cozy on the couch after a long hard day. It's growing old together, figuring it out along the way. I found love in the Middle Ages.
You're gonna be memorialized in my vlog. Yes.
There's something deeper, something stronger. I put down my sword and took off my armor, 'cause I found love in the Middle Ages. It ain't always fireworks, and it comes in stages. It takes courage and trust in each other. I know I found it, what true love is. Love in the Middle Ages.
Well, Troy, this is where I told you the baby's living in here, remember? The baby's here. Yeah, they know. They know. I told them.
It was so funny. He came in and he was like, "There's a baby," and I was like, "In here."
On your drive. That's when I'm thinking of you. I die inside, but I don't want to be your hero anymore. I guess it's time to hang up my cape, 'cause I don't want to fight your demons anymore. I guess it's time to pack up, walk away. Well, I don't want to be your hero anymore. I guess it's time to hang up my cape, 'cause I don't want to fight your demons anymore. I guess it's time to pack up, walk away. Oh, I just got a taste. I don't wanna rain, but I just got a taste. Oh, I don't wanna wait.
My best friend Maggie told me to come out to the lake shore because there was glaciers, and I was like, oh yeah, you know, I was like, sounds fun, whatever. But actually being here, like, no wonder she told me to come out here. It's so cool. So the water line is breaking way out there, but I only have a few minutes to be here because hubby has work and I had to get back before he leaves for that. But I just felt like we didn't have enough nature in this vlog, and you guys know it's not, a Mrs. Midwest video without a little bit of nature. There's not a soul here, even though this is a public beach. But God's creation, man, it is just so magnificent. But this is also why the lakeshore changes a lot between summers, is because these glaciers form and it totally changes like the coastline. So that's kind of why every spring, when it's our first time to go to the beach in Lake Michigan, we're like, what's the beach gonna be like this year? It's never the same beach twice. So if there's one thing about me that I don't know if I've said before in a vlog or on my channel, it's that I am a chicken. I am a big chunky chicken. And I don't like doing scary things. I think that's kind of why I've never broken a bone other than a finger or a toe. I'm the total opposite of my husband, who's like daredevil, hardcore risk taker, extreme sports. I am a chicken. So it might be safe to walk out on those glaciers. In fact, on the other shore, I see a family doing that. But I'm a chicken, and it's served me well this far in life. So I will not be hiking those glaciers, at least not by myself, not without a spotter. But that is a West Michigan thing people do in the winter. You go out to the shore with your college friends and you hike the glaciers.
I thought about you today, and I don't know if I'm okay. I know that something ain't right. These thoughts aren't just in my mind. I think there's something you should know. You drive me crazy 'cause you're so nice to be around. But I'm looking at the ground and you're staring right at me. The game is up. I think I've said enough.
You got your toy?
I'll just forget
You got your
all
toy?
the rest. Look at us, two kids just out of luck. But I think that you're the best of the best. Yeah. Now that we know we're the same,
I'm exhausted. I'm still feeling luteal like I did this morning. So I'm gonna close out the vlog, but I just wanted to share. The boys did so good at the baby shower. Like, I'm really glad that things ended up working out where I brought them with me. It was like that should have been the plan from the beginning. They took a short nap. I've taken off all my makeup and I put my skincare on and I'm just like so ready for bed. But it was so cute at the baby shower because the boys kept being like, where's the baby? Like, when's the baby opening the presents? And I kept short. No baby in mommy's tummy, but there's a baby in Auntie Kaya's tummy. Yeah. Did you see how big her tummy? Did you see her tummy? There was a baby in there. Yeah, so they kind of understood that there's a baby in Auntie Kaya's tummy. And it just reminded me of a story that was so cute. I was taking a bath like three-ish months ago. And Troy was there because he always likes to take a bath with mom. Yeah, not right now. Troy was there because he likes to take a bath with mom. But he was just like standing at the edge of the bath, like looking at me, and he was like, what is that? He points at my C-section scar, and I was like, oh, that's where, like, when baby Troy used to, mommy's mouth. Baby Troy used to live in mommy's belly. And then when they had to take baby Troy out, that's where the doctors took you out. And he was like, oh. He like was so like, oh, careful. He was like so sad. He was like, oh, and he like leans in and he was like, I want to go back in your belly. And it was so cute. Yeah, I know. He's like my Velcro baby, but Bodhi likes to cuddle too. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Are you okay? Okay, we're gonna stop hitting heads, okay? Anyways, I love my boyos. We're doing well. It's winter. This vlog is so different from my other ones. Like, we're kind of ending on a lower... We're like ending on... Okay, settle down. Okay, one second. We're ending on like a lower note than usual. Like, usually I'm super productive and I'm hyper and going about things. But this time we're just like... luteal and it's winter and... whatever, this is like real raw life. But I want to say thanks for watching my winter vlog. Expect some commentary videos coming at you soon. I'm gonna film them this upcoming week and edit this and do all of that stuff. And we also are going to be doing another vacation vlog in April. So lots of fun stuff this year. Just want to say Happy New Year. We love you guys, YouTube. And if you want more vlogs, I got a lot of them and they're really long. So